We're live on YouTube and on Twitch at the moment. With the music, little soundtrack going to the stores. Okay. And we're live on TikTok. Let me do this. All right. Oh. Hi. Roxy already here. Hi, Roxy. Toasted, what's going on? Welcome in. Welcome in. Shout out to everybody that is pulling up. Oh, no. I'm going to share this out. We're back, everybody. Drika, what's going on? Welcome in, welcome in. Oh. All right. Redhead Barbie, what's going on? Welcome in, welcome in. Sherry, what's going on? Welcome in. How are you? All right. Let's see. Okay. What's going on? What's going on? Shout out to everybody that is tuned in. Oh, hold on. Now, why would they do that? All right. Just sharing out the stream. We're gonna start momentarily. Gonna get this thing going. What you playing today? I'm on Second Life right now. I'm doing my little podcast. It's the Peach Tea Podcast. And just over here about to interview some amazing people on this here platform of Second Life. Thank you, Kiwa. I appreciate that. Niecy in the building. Oh, hey, oh.
What is that, Velvet?
Thank you for the daily heart me.
What is that, Velvet?
Thank you for the Go Populars as well. Thank you. Thank you, Mo. We got 10 in the building so far. Z-Cap, what's going on? Welcome in, welcome in. Welcome to Peach Tea Podcast, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Hi, sis. Sissy in the building. Oh. Let me see if I can send this to
What is that, Velvet?
Thank you so much for the roses.
What is that, velvet?
Thank you. Okay. Did she put it under that? And did. What's going on? All right, welcome. We got 14 people in the fucking building. And we're back and we're here and we're live on Second Life, you guys. We are here at the SL Living Expo in association with the Relay for Life and American Cancer Society. Listen, we out here to help save lives, do the damn thing by donating. If you are on Second Life, make sure that y'all come out to the SL Living Expo and donate. We got several kiosks around on each region for you to make a donation. So yeah, bring it on down.
And if you're not in a position to donate, word of mouth gets you a long way. Tell your friends, tell your family. Hell, tell your robot dog. Let's do it.
Exactly. Mo, you got a beard behind your head, Chief.
You know, I see it, but I promise it's not mine.
Yeah, I'm just gonna de-render it because what?
I don't even like you like that. Ugh.
Yeah, not a fan. Okay. Hi everybody. What's going on? Hope everybody is having a good day. I'm talking to you guys here with me right now.
Glad to be here.
I'm so happy. So happy that y'all are here. We got Poppy is back from Sugar SL. Yes.
Glad to be back. Thank you so much.
We got Onyx from Dragoos. Did I say it right?
That is correct. Yep.
Look at that. Got
Glad
the
to
little
be here for
dragon
sure.
on the shoulder right now.
Oh yeah.
We got Zeebster. Am I saying it correctly?
Yeah.
Zeebster. We got
Yep.
Zeebster here from Dream Seeker Estates. I used to rent with them, y'all. They got some good stuff. And we got Kiwa here from what is it called again? The Penley Search and Rescue.
Yeah. Pleasure.
Penley Search and Rescue is a roleplay community dedicated in memory of the brave men of the 1981 Penley lifeboat disaster. And their mission is to spread awareness of water safety through roleplay and training exercises. Everyone is welcome to join their mission if you guys want to go and do that. But hi, you guys.
Hello.
Hey.
Thank you for coming.
Yes, I'm so happy that you guys are here. Todd said not the robot dog, but yes, the robot
Tell
dog
everybody.
would never say tell everybody. Nobody, they not gonna steer you wrong. They're not gonna steer you wrong. Let's jump in immediately to some questions, you guys. First of all, did y'all eat dinner? Y'all okay? Everybody good?
Of course.
Good.
Dinner, have a drink. I'm settled in. I'm ready.
Got the coffee. It should
right.
keep me awake for an hour.
Oh, coffee. I have the adverse effect. It makes me go to sleep. This one here, though, it makes it bounce off the walls. Don't give her no coffee, y'all.
Yeah, even tea will have me on 10. It doesn't even make sense.
Oh my
But shout out to
God.
you guys with caffeine tolerances because
No. I
non-existent.
feel you. I had a Diet Coke at dinner and I was staring at the ceiling at like 2 a.m. I was like,
Oh
go
my
to
God.
Yeah,
sleep.
okay, so you get it. You get it. It
I
takes
live
without
caffeine.
I
Couldn't
can't have
live without it.
caffeine. If I drink it after noon, I'm up all night.
Yeah, it's a
Huh?
wrap. It's a
Better.
wrap.
That is hilarious. All right. I want to know, first and foremost, why sponsor? What is it that made you guys decide to sponsor the Second Life Living Expo / Relay for Life?
Well, for me, I just literally been told I got into remission for colon and prostate cancer.
Wonderful.
We did.
Great.
quite a
Awesome.
bit last year with our sister group, which was SLEC, the Environmental Corps, and we raised quite a chunk. And we thought this year we're going to come back solo, and we're going to do better.
That's it. That's it. We only living long, prosperous lives over here. But I'm very happy
Yes.
to hear that you're in remission from your cancer again, and I stand 10 toes on it.
Yeah,
Fuck cancer.
it's been a battle for sure. You know, I've done some crazy things in my life with my job, but yeah, it took the biscuit. Was not prepared in any way for it.
Took the biscuit. That's cute. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure. Anybody else? What made you want to donate?
I mean, for me, I was just lucky enough to get the opportunity because
And
someone
sponsor.
else wasn't able to. Yeah, I decorated last year. I'm a builder as well, so I did the Noir Sim,
Right.
and I was the Noir Sim this year, and I had a region sponsor, but unfortunately they were not able to participate, and so I just kind of cornered Roxy, and I was like, hey, if you don't have anyone lined up, like this was a couple days before opening, I was like, I'd be happy to take it. I would have loved to have one last year as well, so it was just a good opportunity, and like I said in our previous podcast, I really enjoy doing whatever we can to give back. I own Catacomb Landscaping. I also own SugarSL.com, and any way I can give back, whether it's posting for free on my website, offer trade advertising, doing landscaping, doing donations. It's just a great thing to do, and like I said, it's a way to kind of give back in a tangible way, and yeah, I really love working with the SL Living Expo, so it's a great
Yeah.
yeah.
Shout
guys
out
have
to
done a
Roxy
great
and
job.
Cody.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure. You guys have done a great job with the regions as well, Poppy.
Oh, thank you so much. Yes, I
Well-
really enjoyed it. I love looking around at everyone's regions. It just, I feel like last year I was really excited to participate, and I think Roxy said it last podcast. It's like every year I feel like it gets better and better, and not,
Right.
no shade to the past designers. I just think it's getting elevated every year, and everyone does such a nice job.
For sure.
Yeah, and they just really put their passion into it, and I really love that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
for
ab-
me, we have participated in Relay for Life before. I find it's a, excuse me, very worthy cause.
Right.
So, we're ramping up our involvement in the Second Life community right now. We want to be a little bit more out there. And so this was a good event for us to engage in,
Yeah.
For sure.
What about you,
for-
Onyx? You feel the same way?
Oh yeah, for me, I got involved with ACS RFL a few years back, and I've met a lot of great people along the way. I've met people, cancer survivors, and people living with cancer currently, and the manager of Dragoos, she's living with cancer as well right now. But I met Roxy and Cody, and they've been incredible, and they invited me to help design regions for the last couple of events, and it's been incredible being involved, and it's been a lot of fun for sure. And I know it's all going towards a great cause, and just try to help in every possible way that I can.
I love that. So what do y'all what does what does giving back mean to you as a brand?
I've not thought of it. Just give because when I was going through treatment and everything, I got support coming out at me, thrown at me from everywhere. So it's just my way of giving back that appreciation. People help me through what I've been through, hell, high water, and it's just nice to get something back. I mean, we got lost along the way, sure, but those lights brought us home, so to speak.
Right.
I believe at Dream Seeker that giving back to the community is kind of integral to our brand. It's we are obviously as a business benefiting from being part of this community, so it is very important for us for the community to be healthy, to be strong, to be prospering, and where we can, we give back.
Mhm.
I love
I
that.
would say,
Yep.
yeah, I would say the same. I would echo that because that's for sugar. That's kind of always been our mission. You know, we've always been kind of the place people could come to advertise their events, no matter the size, big or small. We offer free coverage. We don't turn pretty much anyone away. So if you come and you have an event, or it's a fundraiser, or it's an experience, or anything, you know, you can always submit, and we'll find a way to help you with coverage. And then we offer very affordable advertising opportunities if you would like to do that as well, kind of in addition to the free coverage. So we've always tried to find ways to give back to the businesses and the different artists and stuff in Second Life. So I think this is just kind of like a natural arm of our business, is
Right.
doing as much as we can for this community that also supports us.
Yeah.
And same here for Dragoos. I mean, it's extremely important for us to give back. I mean, we have such an incredible community, and even outside of the Dragoos community, I've met so many amazing people that have been incredibly inspiring, and incredible, just incredible people to meet and converse with, and it's incredibly important for us to give back. And I think a good portion of all of the companions that we've released to date have gone to RFL. And beyond that, I just try to, spend as much time as humanly possible, in a multitude of ways to try to give back as much as I personally can. Whether it's helping with events or builds or whatever I can do, donations, anything. I try to, it's extremely important for me to help.
Right. I love that, you guys. Do you think that consumers appreciate when brands support causes, or do you think they just like whatever?
Oh no, I definitely think so. It's like statistically proven that I think at least 88% of people are more likely to spend money with a brand if they know that it supports a cause that they also align themselves with. So I definitely think it's, as much as I'm giving back because it's something that I feel is important for me to do. I mean, there's no way to deny that it is also good. It's a good optics for your brand to be involved in these kind of things.
Right.
To show that you do care and that you are participating, because I think we talked about this last time, a little bit, that Second Life feels so big, but it's so small.
Right.
And so a lot of people
Yep.
know each other in the same circles, and if you're in niche hobbies, or you're a designer, you're a business owner, like we
Right.
all kind of know each other. And so it's just one of those things that you're like, even if I wasn't able to participate as a region sponsor this year, I would still see these people and I'd be like, oh, okay, that's great. I've also rented lands from Dream Seekers and really enjoyed it. It's honestly, you should look at it. It's honestly like the cheapest you can rent a sim in Second Life. But I would see that and I would go, oh, you know what? Great. I want to support them because I know that part of that money is going back towards it.
Right.
Or if I know that a store is here and they're, donating, you want to buy, you want to support. So, and then that's why, like Catacomb, like I said, my landscaping company, we're doing the Giving Garden. And so now through the end of February, if you book with us to do a landscaping job, we're going to be giving 10% of that to As a Living Expo Relay for Life. And that's something that, you can know that part of your money is going towards something like cancer research. So it's like, it's just a way to
That's
help
awesome.
perpetuate,
Isn't it?
perpetuate that kindness and pass it along.
Yeah,
I was
we're the-
impressed that you came with the statistics.
I work in marketing.
Statistically. Oh yeah, I almost forgot.
Yeah.
I almost forgot.
Yeah.
She came with the facts.
I think at Dream Seekers, it depends on the person. We have some of the lowest cost regions on the market for a reason. Most people, from our perspective, just look at how much are they going to spend, right? Because let's face it, if someone is renting a region, they're usually in it for a long haul. So it's kind of like picking your sell company kind of thing, right? Which one is going to give you the same thing for the lowest cost kind of thing. But we are also looking to expand into a different market, a market of people who do give a damn about what company they're doing business with, and so we have some premium priced products, landscaped, fully developed, higher quality kind of offering that we charge extra for, and those products are not going to attract those people who are looking for the cheapest, right? And I think that amongst those kinds of people, they will look at, well, okay, it looks pretty, and what else? What else stands behind this company? Like what values do they have? What do they? Who are they in the community, kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
For Dragoos, I think it definitely resonates with our community when we're involved with RFL and things go towards RFL. And we've had a lot of people that have sent us messages thanking us for being involved, and of course we've had a lot of people too that have found us through RFL events and ACS events, and again, we've met so many incredible people and built such a great community that I am incredibly grateful for.
Right.
And there's a large, there's a lot of people in our community that are cancer survivors and living with cancer or lost loved ones to cancer, and I think it absolutely resonates with our community for sure.
Yeah, I'd say this. It's similar with us. I mean, 2 years we've been pretty big in Second Norway. Most of the community there knows us. It's where our first Relay for Life activity started, and as we've grown, we started spreading grid-wide, and people again are coming into us that we've met through RFL and say, look, do you want to collab on things? They respect what we do, we respect what they do, and together, we're just giving everything back to the community that we can. It gives all of us a more positive picture.
I feel that. I myself, as a consumer, I would like for more businesses on SL to be more involved with giving back, because it's so many people and so many things out there that need the lending hand. But yeah, I definitely would shop more with any kind of company that does something good other than just look at it as a ka-ching type of thing. You too, Mo?
Yeah, and I actually I'd love to add that I respect all of you guys who do come out and go above and beyond for events like this, just because, like she said, there's so many people that are in need and need that helping hand, and there's strength in numbers. And because of people like you, it's more than just oh, I just want to use this as an opportunity network or to it's about the money. You really care about it,
right?
From a genuine, and that really makes a huge difference. And
Definitely.
when you have a big web of people interconnected by something that's really impactful, I think that in the big picture, it really does continue to make a big difference. And we don't really think about that in a space like SL. Like Poppy said, it's a big place, but it's a small place. We are a small pocket of people on the internet, on SL, and then the people who show up and do things like this, there could be more of us. And I think that the more conversations we have and invite people in these spaces, we could continue to grow together and really make more than a impact than we already currently are. So shout out to you guys.
Yes, well said, Mo. That's my friend.
Yeah, for sure.
I could be articulate and shit sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes. I don't like that. like that. But I would love to know, how has being involved in Relay for Life changed how you view your business? It's the silence.
Penny,
Uh,
Penny's
Yeah,
somewhat.
no, go ahead. I'm still thinking. You go ahead.
Penny's not so much a business; it's a community, and it's
Mm,
a community that's growing, and we're growing because of people that we met in Relay, people that have similar interests,
mhm,
and they more that they're learning. Oh, we want to do this for RFL. I mean, like Kyle, he'll keep throwing ideas at me, and it's like, right, let's try this, let's try this. Do you think we could pull this one off? And it's like, well, there's no reason why we can't. Nothing's
true.
impossible. It's only improbable. You put the mind to it, then we can go out there and we can make the difference. We can put on an event, 2 events, 3 events, or as Kira found out last year, we did like 7 events back to back.
Right.
She spent most of the summer just pure relay mode, and it was like it felt good, because as a team we'd achieved something, and it was for the right cause. Everybody walked away at the end of the season. We were like, absolutely worn out. But it's like, yeah, we achieved that, and we achieved it because we all believe in the cause.
I
yeah,
love that.
I don't know that it's really changed about the way I think about my business, other than, I mean, it's definitely, it's definitely shown me, um, just how many people there are, um, that are, that it resonates with, and that it impacts. And, I've met, again, so many great people. But as far as changing the business, I mean, Dragos has always been a passion project for me. It's never been
Mm,
about money. Um, and if I can use, if I can, set things up in a way where, or do something that I can, help RFL or help, ACS, I definitely will. Um,
yeah.
again, it's always been a passion project. The passion hasn't changed. But seeing the way that it's impacted people's lives, and um, the way that I can help, it's definitely, it's been great to be, involved and get involved.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that like I'm not motivated by money, because I this is a passion project and I am passionate about money. But mostly
Okay.
because I have, I'm trying to make my bag. I have a
Okay.
staff to pay. So I do like, I want to be profitable, and I've always thought of sugar as a business, like a real business. My mom always joked every hobby I had as a kid I turned into a business somehow. And I think I just, like I said, have that entrepreneurial spirit. But my goal, more than just to make myself profit, is to be able to reinvest in that business. So, Sugar started a few years ago. I think we're going on our 4th year. And, I knew we weren't going to profit in the first year, 2 years, maybe even 3 years.
Mm,
Because it takes money to make money. I have a staff I
that's
have to
true.
pay. I have a website that I run. So I wasn't looking to, get rich quick. I always believe, things grow where you water them. So everything we do to help support the community and get our name out there is just increasing that bottom line incrementally, month after month, year after year. And it shows. We've grown from, about 5,000 views a month to over 300,000. And
Mm,
that's just been through, viewers and the hard work of my team, and I can't thank them enough. And then doing things like this, where we get to be the community and supporting things that we, really care about. And we have people who come back to us year after year, with these charity sponsorships, who say, hey, I know I can reach out to Poppy. I know I can reach out to Sugar, because Sugar supported us last year and they help people, and I know that they'll help me. And I like that people know that about us. That's what I want to
right.
be known as. I want to be known as the person. People message me and they're like, I'm so sorry to bother you. I'm like, girl, you are not bothering me. I am here. I will help. If I'm at the
Yeah.
computer, I am listening.
Right.
So I want people to be able to come and ask for help when they need it, and know that I will. If I've got it, I'll support it. If I've
Yeah.
got $20 in my pocket, it's your $20. Especially if it's going towards a good cause. And And so when, Roxy reaches out to me, I'm like, absolutely, whatever I can do. And, unfortunately, when my region sponsor had to back out, my first thought was not, hey, now I have this empty hole in my design that I've saved for a region sponsor. It was, wow, she's losing that donation. And that's why I stepped up as a region sponsor, because I said, I don't want you to lose the money. That's, we're counting on that to go towards your goal. And, so I was like, I'll step into that. And that's why I also said, hey, let me do the catacomb thing too. Let's see if we can get some donations through that as well, because I don't want her to lose that chunk. Because I do think of things like a business. It's like if you're an event owner, you think I have X amount of room for designers. It costs this much to me in my event. I can know I'm going to make at least this much money. And when people don't show up, you're like, okay, that number is slowly going down. So
Yeah.
I knew she probably had an idea of how much they were going to be able to donate, and I didn't want to watch that number go down. So
Yeah.
I am always thinking business wise, but it's not solely for my own benefit. But
Right. I got you, girl. I got you.
yeah.
I wouldn't say that involvement in Really for Life has necessarily changed my perspective on my business. My perspective on my business has always been that it's a business that gives back to the community, and Really for Life is just one of several that charities or charitable events, that causes that we support. I remember still how we did the Haiti earthquake relief fundraiser back in 2010. We've been involved with all sorts of charities over the years. Some ad hoc, we've been pretty steady supporter of Relay for Life. But aside from that, we've supported the veterans, Second Life Veterans Tribute. We've recently been supporting Doctors Without Borders, and also a charity for relief for victims of war, civilian victims of war. So
I love that. In case y'all didn't really understand what Zeepster was saying, that man said dream seekers really care. They out here supporting a plethora of charities. And listen, you could do the same thing, guys. Y'all don't have to be in Second Life to show that you care about anything in this world. There's so many ways for you to reach out and donate to anything. But right now we're talking about the American Cancer Society Relay for Life. If you are in Second Life, let me zoom out. Zoom. That's my Zoom noise. If you are here, oh, look at that. Saloon Spotlight with Peach Tea Podcast. That's us. These are the kiosks right here. You will see them planted all around in every region for you to go on ahead and donate and give back to such a worthy cause, because cancer affects us one way. Everybody knows somebody that had cancer, has cancer, etc. So make sure that y'all go ahead and donate. Also, again, like Mo said, you don't have to be on Second Life to donate anything. If you are now tuning in, welcome to Peach Tea Podcast here on Playing with Peaches. I'm Peaches, guys. Hi, how you doing? I see Roxy like, oh, that's a good question. Yeah, you know what I'm doing. You know how I do. We got Ocean clapping it up. Whoop whoop. We got Poodle in the building saying, what the hell? That was funny. We got Meatloaf. Hey, Meatloaf, girl, what's going on? Rain, how you doing? What's going on? Shout out to everybody in the building. I appreciate all of y'all for pulling up. We are back for part 2 at the Second Life Living Expo in association with Relay for Life, American Cancer Society.
What is that, Velvet?
Meatloaf, thank you so much for the daily heart. I appreciate you so very, very much. Thank you. We have a real conversation here. We talking about realness. We talking about giving back. We're talking to these wonderful sponsors here who sponsored all of this to come to life and to bring awareness to the American Cancer Society. I was came in around last week and I saw a note from the director of the American Cancer Society in Second Life. His name is Stingray, and I'm gonna read again what he said. He said, as the director of the American Cancer Society in Second Life, I would like to make sure all know that we appreciate your support. All funds donated through the official American Cancer Society fundraising tools is routed to the American Cancer Society in real life. Throughout the year, all of our donations are collected all donations that are collected are transferred to the American Cancer Society, who then allocates it to various missions, focus areas, including but not limited to cancer research grants, cancer.org, and our 24/7 toll-free phone and chat service. Hope Lodges, giving patients and families a free place to stay throughout treatment, rides to treatment programs, leading the global fight against cancer, keeping community offices open and running to support volunteers and people affected by cancer, including in Second Life. So always remember, alone we can do so little, together we can do so much. And that is a quote from Helen Keller herself. So shout out to Stingray.
Hey.
Yes. Make sure that y'all just donate, guys. You gotta. Hey, whoa, Castroff, what's going on? How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. Again, doing so little could do so much. If you got 1L, 5Ls, 50Ls, 1,000 Ls, drop it in the kiosk, or just call up and donate, or you could do it online at the American Cancer Society Relay for Life website. Um, so, um, with that being said, though, what do you say to people who underestimate virtual fundraising, guys?
I did, for certain. Until a few years ago. I mean, I know we were talking about how we need more earlier, involved, and until a few years ago, I mean, when I really got involved with ACS RFL, I had no idea. I mean, I really didn't know. A friend of mine had invited me to get involved with a campsite for the relay weekend, and I went, and it was the first time I had done a relay, and I was just blown away with all of the creators and teams that had come together to support that event.
Oh
Um,
wow.
and I mean, I was completely mesmerized by how many people there are joining together for such an amazing cause.
Mm.
Um, and again, I really had no idea there were that many coming together and that many this many creators supporting. So it's been incredible to see. And of course, if you are a creator, if you can get involved for sure.
For sure. Definitely. Anybody else?
It's pretty much the same, It's in the first event, it was like, okay, wow,
Yeah.
and it sort of snowballed from there. It's just got more and more people all supporting the same thing. It's like, okay, I need to learn some new tricks now. I've got to learn to build stuff or whatever so that I can give even more back.
I don't
Yeah,
think
I've done a lot of ACS stuff in Second Life. Done a lot of builds and for different like SL sororities that do charity fundraisers. I've done a lot of builds
Right.
for that. I've worked in stores, so I've done a lot of builds that stores will come set up satellite stores at these events. And I didn't know about this one until, like I said, my good friend Vale Knox told me last year. She was like, "Hey, there's something that you would probably like," and I was like, "Okay." And she's like, "Yeah, they need another region designer," and I was like, "What's it for?" She's like, "American Cancer Society. You basically you get to design like a themed sim, and it supports cancer
Right.
research." And I was like, "All right, sign me up. Send me the packet." So, I like things like this, and I'm always
Shout out to
happy to
Val.
help.
Hi, Val.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
Such a
Hi,
sweetie,
Bill.
and she designed last year too, and it was great. So it was really fun to be able to watch her work, and we've worked on some. We've done a collab before, which is really fun, and I'd love to do another one. But yeah, it was really fun getting to. It's always fun to watch, the regions come to life around you and kind of see what people are doing, and um, get inspiration from people and just support other people's work. And I love
Right.
wandering around and stuff. But yeah, anything we can do, it's amazing the way SL can really come together to support causes, and it's not just ACS. I mean, there's tons of causes in Second Life, obviously, but it's great to see people come together. And I really thought it was really sweet when Roxy, um, mentioned last week. I think she said about Hope's Haven. I think she said, which was like a support group for cancer survivors and caregivers. And I was like, I didn't even consider that. If you can't get out in real life, if you don't have people in real life that you can lean on, and if you don't have
Yeah.
that support system, and being able to come into Second Life and speak to people who understand what you're going through is just like
Right.
amazing.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm always blown away by the way that people can inspire other people in this virtual world that we all live
Yeah,
in sometimes.
absolutely.
Hmm.
I would say, like, I don't think that I underestimated, for the simple fact, I've me personally, I've always been a good natured giving back type of person. Even before coming to SL, I've always donated to several things, held several different fundraisers for children with disabilities, and so on and so forth. But coming here, um you do be, it's a moment you be like, well, ain't nobody gonna do nothing. But then once you get into the thick of it, and me coming from SL sorority, um PYT, we love to give back. So we've done several, like, photo campaigns, and we're always amazed by how many people do come out to shop. But I don't underestimate it at all, because you just can't put that out there. Like, you just can't put that negative energy out there. Gotta hope for the best. But it is shocking, like, how many people do come out and support. You can be like, oh, okay, there really, like I said last time, it really is some good people in this world. There's still good people left. It's good hearts and stuff, which is shocking in this day and age, with so much negative going on.
I don't go out much, I guess, but the people that I come across,
Not you. You're a plat dweller. You stay on the plat.
I don't actually come across very many people who underestimate the economic power of Second Life anymore, and what's possible actually inside Second Life.
Yeah.
I've had a lot of that, like 15, 20 years ago when I was just getting started, and people were like, well, you're just playing a game, right?
Right.
But those voices kind of got muted since then, and right now, folks that I hang around with, they know that Second Life has economic power. So
that's a great point. That's one thing that I don't mention to people when I'm talking about Second Life, because everybody in my real life, well, not everybody, but majority of people in my real life know that I game, and they know that I play Second Life. And when I'm explaining Second Life to them, I always say, well, this is a place that you can make money. But I never really mentioned that, like, oh, okay, this is also a place where a lot of charity work takes place. So I need to start saying that too, because it ain't like I said, it ain't all about the freaky deaky stuff that go on this motherfucker, like y'all think it do. You nasties. Cause y'all all think it's just, Second Life, y'all just be freaky on there, y'all just be freaking off and all this ditty parties and baby oil and stuff. No, we don't do that here. Well, I mean, we do, but we do, but not not all the time. Not all the time.
It's not all.
Yeah.
It's not all that.
Not all the time. A good 75% we bring out the baby oil. Now I'm just talking.
Right.
Nah, but seriously,
let me
it's
see
not...
your TP history, Beaches.
Oh no! Put on the spot. Must run. Nah, but seriously, it ain't always about that. So yeah, it's a lot of good things that come from Second Life that you can be a part of and join in and make a difference. Cause that was like one of the best things about being in the sorority is the giving back. And you too could do that by coming to the SL Expo on Second Life. If you're on Second Life, go ahead and drop some money in those kiosks to help support a good, worthy cause. And also, if you're not here, like Mo said, pick up a phone. Look for it on the internet. Go to the website. Donate, donate, donate. The more money we have for research, the faster we can get a cure. And then after that, we ain't gotta worry about bitch ass fucking cancer anymore. Because let me get in my western. The towns ain't big enough for the both of us. All right. Fuck cancer, honestly.
Right. Fuck cancer, for sure.
Definitely.
Yes.
Fuck it.
Yeah. Do you think that creators have a responsibility to use their platforms for causes?
I think
Yeah.
I feel like I
mean,
get in the
yeah.
hot water saying
Yeah.
that, but I think, yeah, I think you should. I think if you can't, my grandma always says, if you can, you should. And I think if you can, you should, and if you can reach out, if
Yep.
you can touch people's lives, if you can make it better in some way, I think that you definitely should do something. Even if like Slick said, even if you can't monetarily make that donation, because I know a lot of people, this is their income. I know a lot of people who this is how they make money.
Right.
And whether that's their primary income or this is that, something that they put away for their savings or whatever it is. I know some people are like, I can't financially give, but even just sharing things, putting up a vendor, putting up a sign in your store, sharing it on your social media,
Right.
sending it out in your group. I mean, you can always do something. There's always some way to help, even if you monetarily cannot donate and give back. So
Absolutely.
which is completely understandable, and there's no shame in any of that. But just even sharing this, sharing the slurl, sharing the posters, doing whatever you can to help. I definitely think if you can do that, you should. There's no drawbacks to doing it. There's no harm in sharing it. So this isn't some polarized, political topic or whatever. This is cancer and it affects a lot of people. And I think 99.9% of everyone would say that cancer is bad. So I don't think there's any reason to not, to support this cause if you're able.
Y'all heard what she said. That means share this shit out. So make sure that y'all tap up the screens, share out the stream, repost it. Hashtag FYP in the chat. It's no different from my daytime streams when I'm streaming Coochie Burger for y'all. Just go ahead and and share it out.
Oh, that's already done.
Thank you. No, I
want a side of fries with my Coochie Burger though.
Well, yes, we call them Coochie sticks, so you could get on the house. Yeah, I
feel the same way as Poppy. I mean, if you can donate and you can help out, absolutely.
Yeah, any way that you can, any way that you can. That's just like helping your friends support their business. It takes $0 to sit there and share your friend's post if they're a creator or a creative in some aspect. Just go ahead and share it. You could share it. You could tap in. You could watch a stream. You could, go and sit there and talk to them somehow. Ask them some kind of way or whatever the case is. Neither here nor there. Another stream. But absolutely, but it doesn't take much to help. It doesn't take much. Do you guys plan on continuing supporting Relay in the future years? I can see that.
Hell yeah.
Sure, yeah, absolutely.
I can see that.
As long as I've got breath in my body, I'm here year after year now.
Yeah, you gonna have mad breath in your body.
Yeah.
For you gonna have mad breath for like 80 more years.
Yeah.
I'll be 130 then.
Hey, what's wrong with that?
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. I always
Listen,
say I
I'm
want
leaning,
to. I want
I'm
to be.
leaning into modern medicine. If they got to start replacing parts with other things, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I don't mind being a bionic bitch.
Yeah, absolutely. Build a bitch. I'll be living to 200,
Okay.
300. I don't care.
Yeah. Why don't you build me a buttercup, baby,
That's
just to
right.
let me down? Sorry. What's up, Fiend? What's going on? Welcome in. I had to take a musical break. But question: what gives you guys hope in the fight against cancer?
Beaching it.
Beating it.
Quite simple. Beaching it.
I know that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean yeah, pretty much sums it up for sure.
It's just the nature of the beast, you know. It's one of the afflictions that humanity's been fighting with forever, and
Yeah.
What is
caused a
that,
lot of
velvet?
problems. And this is just one of them. And it's just a question of how much money are people going to throw at it.
Yeah.
Right.
And I think like we talked a little bit about last time that even some people say like, oh well, they've been trying to cure cancer for decades and it's not cured. But every time they're getting closer and they're developing other things, they're developing other clinical trials and treatments. So it's like, it's not a drop in the ocean because you're giving towards something that is effectively helping people and extending people's lives now.
Yep.
And then
Yep.
eventually in the future, it could cure. And also, it doesn't just go towards that research, it also goes towards helping people with travel and with bills and with housing.
Exactly.
And so, like, it is effectively helping people now, even if it can't
Yeah.
cure them now. So,
Mm-hmm.
it is hope. It is hope and a cure. Eventually, having a cure, of course, but it is also money for treatment and money to help relieve the financial burden that these people are left with after they've just literally battled for their fucking life.
Yeah.
So, no, it's a great way to say, I'm doing whatever I can, even if I can't cure you, I can at least alleviate some of the pain that you've gone through.
Exactly.
Right.
Just what she said, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You can visit cancer.org or call 1-800-227-2345, and callers are connected with a cancer information specialist who can help them understand treatment options, learn what to expect, find a local support group, and more. So make sure that y'all pass that number along to anybody that is battling cancer, just found out that they have cancer, anything that deals with cancer. If they need that number, go ahead and hey Cedar, go ahead and pass that along. Thank you so much for the daily heart. I appreciate you. What was I saying? I done lost my train of thought. Blessed be the fruit.
Me.
But yeah, go ahead and do it, bitch. No, I'm just joking.
Well, I'm convinced.
You got to. Let's see. If someone is listening and they want help but feel small, what would you tell them besides giving them the number, of course, because that's kind of reiterated. But what would you say to somebody who's dealing with cancer right now, who just feels in the most horrible space?
You're nowhere near alone.
Yep.
Yeah. I would echo what Roxy said the last podcast, like for Hope's Haven, there's obviously other groups in Second Life too, but some people don't have that support system in real life, or maybe they're afraid to share it with their family or their loved ones first. And it's like, you can come here and, if you have friends here, or, I mean, sometimes talking to people you don't know and being able to get that off your chest and, explain how scared you are, and, be able to have a conversation where you can kind of vent and get it all out, and the frustrations and the fear, and kind of process it before you have to break the news to, your loved ones or your family. It's come here and speak to people who, maybe they know what you've been through, or maybe they're just, a sympathetic ear, but there's definitely places you can go to, and there's people you can talk to, and groups that, and also people that can like help you, if they've been through it too, they can help you with resources and You know, they
Right.
might know, let you know what to expect or where you should go or who you should call and help you get some things lined out. Because I mean, that's the big thing. That's what fear is. It's the unknown. That's what grips us. Is
Mhm.
not necessarily the thing itself. It's not knowing what's going to happen. What's going to happen to me? What's going to happen to my body? What's going to happen to my family? How am I going to pay for this? So being able to, speak to someone about that and then figuring out those resources takes, a big part of that emotional burden away from you,
Right.
which I think is really important.
Yeah. Definitely. I
Well said.
know. Right. I know. I know. For me, uh, when they told me that I had when I had cancer, my first instinct was like I was shook to my core. Anything after you hearing that, it's like it's like you hearing Charlie Brown teacher
Right. It's
talking
like
to
you're
you like
underwater. Yeah.
bitch, I don't hear nothing you saying. Bitch, did you just say I had cancer? Like I just
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted to freak out like so bad, but I kept my composure, and then I broke down because I had a doctor's appointment and I had to go to school with college, and I went in and I was like freaking the hell out, and then I just like bawled out crying in my office because I was doing work study. But it you hear that and you automatically think it's the end. You
Right.
automatically think like, oh my god, I got cancer, I'm gonna die. No,
Yeah.
that's not the case. And we need to try to rewire our way of thinking so that way the more positive we put out, the more positive we get back. And thinking that way could change everything because you automatically stress as soon as you hear that. And
Mhm.
stressing while you got cancer is not good. So
Right.
you
And
need to
and
relax.
the fear of not knowing what to do or being
Mhm.
overwhelmed puts people off getting treatment. I work in marketing, and right now I work in marketing in a healthcare organization. So the amount of
Mhm.
people that like get that news, if they don't immediately set up with like, a nurse navigator who can like help sort them through that and set up their treatments, people will put off getting treatment. They think they can just like say, "Oh, it'll go away," or "It's not something you have to worry about right now." And it's like you do not want to exacerbate that condition by putting it off because you're
Right.
afraid. The best way to deal with
Right.
anything
Because
is head
nobody
on.
really knows, well, nobody who has it knows how rapid that shit could grow
Right. And
or
it's
how
so
rapidly it
different for
spreads.
everyone. Yeah, I mean it
Exactly.
can be so different for everyone in different types and different, places and everything like that and different people. So, if I would say, if you are afraid, if you've been putting off getting a screening, if you've been putting off getting checked, if it runs in your family, just do it. Just
Yeah.
go get it done. Have the peace. The peace that you feel is so much better than just worrying. So, I mean, I definitely think, especially when you hit a certain age for certain cancers or you have it
Mhm.
run in your family, you need to be getting screened every year.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
I
yeah, and
know
then
when
just reaching out. Yeah.
I know when I first got told, it was just like literally the rug had been pulled out. I like you said that I heard the word cancer and it's like, okay, this is the end then.
Right.
You know, and in my life, I've gone out to sea past 25 years, all sorts of weather, not scared me in the slightest. The most scared I've been was hearing those words. It took me
Mhm.
about an hour after, I just sat in the car park and I broke down. And I couldn't face my daughter, she's like, look, what's wrong, Dad? And it's just, I couldn't bring myself to tell her at that point. I
Mhm.
could process most things, it's like, bop, 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 bop. Like, when you're out on the shout, you run on instinct. And there ain't no instinct for hearing those words. Sorry,
Yeah.
but you've got cancer. And it's just, uh, it caused some rows, It took me probably about 3 or 4 months before we sat down and we had to talk about things, what she was worried about.
Mhm.
It's actually her that pulled me out of it. She went, well, look at the crap you've been out in your life. You jump on that boat, you'll go out in a hurricane force, think nothing
Mhm.
of it, pull people off fishing boats or trawlers or whatever. You bring them back
Right.
to shore, you bring all your boys back to shore, and you're telling me you're not going to beat this? Don't talk stupid, Dad. You never quit in your life. You stand up and you well fight. You listen to those doctors, you listen to those nurses, you speak to whoever the heck you need to speak to.
Right.
and you get a handle on it, and it's like, okay, yeah. So, you know,
Yeah, for me, they just move real quick. They was like, oh,
yeah.
okay, we're gonna schedule this appointment, this, that, and the fourth. I was like, I don't give a fuck, get it out. Like,
Right. Whatever we have
that
to
was
do,
my
let's
mindset.
do
Just get
it.
it out. I didn't. Luckily for me, I didn't have to do chemo or nothing, no radiation, anything of that nature. So thank God they just
Yeah.
they found like the spot where the cancer started to form, and they just was able to get it out. So glory be to God for that. Glory.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
it's still scary. Like, you know, you hear that, it just automatically freaks you the
Absolutely.
fuck out.
Like now, if I get certain pains, it's constantly now in the back of my mind. You know,
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I've got
Well, and
pains
it's
in
one of
that
those-
area again. Is it back? And it's like, ugh.
Right. And it's one
Yeah,
of those things
yeah.
that, you now that you've had it, I'm sure that you're already on a plan with your, doctor to, you're going to be routinely checked for the rest of your life, not just for
yeah.
yourself, but also, you help cancer research. They're studying how your body cured your cancer, how you responded to treatment also helps benefit, other people because it can be used for other medicines and trials and things. So it's like definitely something that is really important. And it's like, I think that's another way for, obviously cancer is horrible and it's a horrible thing that's happened to you, but it's like a small part is like, hey, you are also helping move this modern medicine forward, and something maybe good can come out of something that was such a dark thing that happened.
Right. But listen, we are what? I'm a survivor.
I'm a survivor.
I'm a survivor. Yes. We are all survivors. Even if we're surviving for somebody else, we're survivors. Glory. And that's the end of the show, you guys. I told you this was going to be quick and painless, and I was going to get you in, get you out. But we appreciate all of you guys so very much for the sponsorship, for the hard work, the dedication, the just everything that you guys do for the SL community, for Relay for Life. You guys are amazing. Thank you. Keep donating. Keep being you. Keep looking sexy and smelling good and feeling good. I appreciate
Hell
it.
yeah.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Peaches. Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Slick. It's been a pleasure.
Of course.
Of
Thank you guys
course.
so much for everything that you do as well. It really does make me feel good to come and talk to you
Yeah.
guys about it. So
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely.
It feels
we're
my
all in this
heart.
together.
We're all
Right.
in this
Absolutely.
together. Yeah,
Exactly.
we know.
Peaches,
It
you
was-
need to get a throne wish list up. We need to get you a soundboard. I need Slick clicking sound buttons.
I know on TikTok I'm pressing them, but y'all can't hear them. Y'all can't hear them. And shout out to everybody that tuned in. And Roxy, thank you. Thank you for
Thank you,
for this
Roxy and Cody.
opportunity. Cody,
Thank you,
thank you so
Roxy.
much for the opportunity. You
you.
guys are amazing,
Cody.
man. Again, bring y'all motherfucking asses to the SL Expo, bitch. If y'all on Second Life, y'all ain't doing nothing standing on the goddamn plaque.
Right.
Get y'all ass over here. Come donate, ho.
Put some money in the vendors. Stop
Yes,
buying
put
that
money in.
same outfit. You have 4 other dresses that look just like that. You don't need
Oh.
another hair. You don't need another
Clock
suit.
it.
What?
You don't need it.
You
Just
got shit
bring
in your
y'all in.
inventory you never even unpacked.
Exactly. Oh, that's me. She just put it
Right.
right
That's
to it.
usually boats.
The house is glass, Peaches. The house is glass.
It really is. But shout out to
And that's
everybody.
okay. You guys got
Yeah.
one more week to come out and support. Even
Yes.
if you can't donate monetarily, bring your people, bring them down, explore everything that there's something here for everybody. And if
Absolutely.
you can, drop a little dollar in the bucket. If you can, maybe 10, maybe 100, maybe 1,000, Linden. Whatever. It all adds up. And it
If
all
y'all could pay for
goes
these
to-
Love Ins clubs, I don't see why y'all can't put it in. Hello?
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. Put it in the
Y'all
bucket,
want to be
babe.
out here putting
See.
dollars in the stripper booty hole? Put it where it matters.
Yes.
snatch it back out her booty hole and put it in
Okay,
the
but then,
kiosk.
save a couple and come to Sinister because I own 11's Club too. So if you're gonna spend
Oh
money,
well, there you go.
spend it at my club.
There you
At least
go.
you know part of it
Yeah.
may end up going to a good cause.
That's
Exactly.
right. Yeah. Throw money where you know it's going back to charity.
Just wipe the dollar off.
We're hookers with a heart, okay?
I know
Okay.
that's made.
Yes, I love that. Hookers with a heart.
It's so little, actually. We're talking about 1 linden, 10 lindens, 100,
Exactly.
1,000 lindens.
Yep.
1 linden costs 250 lindens. You buy it for $1.
Right.
How much money are we spending on coffee every day, right?
Exactly.
Epic
Yes,
Coffee
100%.
put 1,000 lindens into the donation.
Exactly.
No
Don't
big
don't
deal.
don't listen. Don't spend that money on Starbucks. Put it in the kiosk here, or call up on the American Cancer Society and donate that way. And go to the store and get you some Cafe Bustelo and make it at
Yes.
home.
That's right.
Yep.
That's what you
Definitely
gotta do.
shopping.
Exactly. So fuck all that. But thank you guys so much again for coming through to Peach Tea Podcast. We will be back. Let me see. I think our next episode is our love episode. We're having a Valentine's Day, y'all. Woo! You know I need to put that. I need to put that. I need that sound. But I'm gonna talk to Ty about
Where
that.
are
But
you
I need
doing
that
that?
sound.
though?
Probably.
Okey-doke.
I don't even know where. We're gonna do it probably back at my little
Yeah, probably at the studio. Maybe.
yeah, at my podcast studio that I built. That we built.
You know, we just deployed a Valentine's Day destination region.
Ooh.
Oh,
they have to talk business.
Are you inviting me? Are you inviting me and Mo to ease on down?
He's invited.
He's on down. He's on down the road. Come on, Mo. We about to.
Yeah,
I
we
mean,
have to pick
Sugar is
something
doing a Cupid crawl too. Maybe we need to
Wait, what's that?
throw up a poster in the background. It's for stores to join. It's a hop around event for
Ooh.
Valentine's.
What?
I told them.
Oh, yeah. We got
You
some
can
business
sign up
to
on
talk.
sugarsl.com.
Listen, we got stuff to talk about, y'all. All right, y'all. Peace out. Peace out. We got business to talk. All right, later, y'all. Thank you so much.
Bye.
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 It's 3 a.m. I suppose I better